Hi, welcome to the Gamesplainer. I'm Jeff the Gamesplainer and today I'm Gamesplaining Bremerhaven. So, it's been a year since my Gamesplanation of Bremerhaven. Do I still like it? Have I even played it? All questions will be answered. Look, I have played this once since my Gamesplanation. It was just after the Gamesplanation, in fact, that I managed to get it back to the table. I do still like it. I fear this one has missed something. There's a mechanism within the game of when you're on the dock and you're building stuff on the dock and moving things around on the dock. It feels like there should be an extra step in there that just isn't. I do wonder if that is something that was there originally and got taken out. In fact, I feel like I probably looked it up at one stage when I was first learning the game. Say, this looks weird, what's going on? And it was in a different version of the game or a previous version of the game, they got rid of it, but it still feels like it should be there. It feels like it wants a mechanism to be there, because what happens is you ship some stuff in, you take the stuff off the boat onto your dock, then you take the stuff from the dock onto the buses that are waiting, or the trucks that are waiting to take it away to wherever else in the world. And that's fine. I have no problem with that. It just feels like there's something else wanting to happen just there. I do wonder how it would play with the maximum player count of 4. Of course, I've only played this as a 2-player experience. The reason I wonder that is because there's a way that you're saying, I'm going to do this action by putting down a card, and whoever has the highest number in their cards on each action is the person who's going to do that. One of the actions is to upgrade the card that you have, so your cards suddenly get higher numbers. The first person who gets that obviously has a higher number available to them than anyone else. So I was actually thinking about this game the other day, before I even knew I was doing this video, that just thinking about that mechanism. If you get that first, you have a 5. Everyone else is maxed out at a 4. My numbers may be wrong on this, by the way. Please forgive if I get that wrong. But I can now play my 5 there. Anyone else who wants to do the upgrade has to play a 4 and a 1 or a 2 to be able to do the thing. Are we going to add a table, spend all that time just trying to upgrade those cards without doing other stuff? And the answer is no, by the way, because there's so much else to do. I really wonder how this action plays, because theoretically it would make it easy for the person who has already upgraded their cards to keep doing that until they've done their entire upgrades, and not allow anyone else to even have a look in on that upgrade. But by them doing that, they're losing a lot of cards onto that, and so not able to do all of the other stuff. There's a real push and pull on that, I guess. I kind of like that. I really like the idea of how to do each of these things, how you're bidding on them, but in private, in secret. Of course, you put the cards face down, so you don't actually know what the numbers that each other player is putting down are going to be. So someone who's put 2 cards there, they may have only put like a 1 and a 2, whereas someone else may put a 3 and a 4. You probably didn't need to even put the 3 down because the 4's already won it, but you didn't know that. And this tension, I guess, is quite a good thing on this game. Once again, this is a slightly older game. It came out in 2013, so that's like 6 years ago now. And once again, it feels like it is potentially more up to date than it actually is, because of the way to play. But there's a lot of little bits, and that little finicky thing within the dock that I was talking about earlier makes it kind of like, it could have been such a beautiful game if they just had that little tweak. I think this is a really wonderful game. I think it's a worthwhile one to get to the table to have a play of. If you haven't come across Bremerhaven, or you haven't kind of learnt the rules, please go back and have a look at my Gamesplay and Gamesplanation to get a feel for what the game is and how it plays. If you're still able to find it on the shelf, I think it's a worthwhile one to have. It's a worthwhile one to play. It's a game that has come back to me in my own thoughts, just driving along, I should have played Bremerhaven. And there's very few games that actually do that, but Bremerhaven is one of them that just keeps coming back to me saying, hey, you really should play that again. That's that's probably a good sign for me, and it's a good sign for you that this is actually a quality game that's worthwhile having a look at. Look, I'll leave it there. If you have any games that you would like to be gamesplaned, please shoot me an email at thegamesplainer@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thegamesplainer to keep up to date with the games I'm playing. Subscribe to my videos to keep up to date with the games I'm gamesplaining. And until next time, enjoy gaming.